bookshelf tour. My Chronicles of Narnia wardrobe. Actually, I'll pull it back so you can see better. Chronicles of Narnia wardrobe, and I have in it, I have Jack's Life, which is a biography of C.S. Lewis. I have Inside Prince Caspian by Chris Brown, Inside Narnia by Chris Brown, Till We Have Faces by C.S. Lewis, A Grief Observed by C.S. Lewis, the Chronicles of Narnia series, and then I put them in a wardrobe because that's kind of cute. Then I have the movie companion for the Chronicles of Narnia, the first movie. Then I have Smoke on the Mountain, which was actually written by his wife, not him, but I thought I'd put it there because, you know, they were married, and so they're related, I guess. Then I have 6 by C.S. Lewis, Miracles, The Great Divorce, The Abolition of Man, The Problem of Pain, The Screwtape Letters, and, oops, sorry, it was really wobbly, Mere Christianity. And then I have a Susan action figure, McDonald's, haha. And then I have my Narnia replicas of Lucy's Gifts, and then random candles. Oh, and my Narnian citizenship papers. Yes, I'm an official citizen of Narnia. And then I have this, my charm from the Chronicles of Narnia. On the back it has the poem, Wrong will be right when Aslan comes to sight, etc. Next we have some random candles. And then we have a Boston primer, what kids used to read and learn with back in 1777. I have The Value of Friendship, just a guide to Virginia. Hans Brinker and the Silver Skates. A Story of New England Home Life, Mill and the Floss, Tom Sawyer, Pride and Prejudice, and A Door in the Wall. Okay, and then I have Robinson Crusoe by Daniel Defoe, Best Loved Poems of American People, Cranford by Gaskell, George Eliot stuff, Classic Myths, When Knighthood Was in Flower, Introduction to English Literature, William Shakespeare, Poet, Dramatist, and Man, The Decameron by Boccaccio, Studies in Pictures, Story of the English, Great Expectations, A Pilgrim's Progress, Oliver Twist, 23 Tales by Tolstoy, The Story of the English, Little Women, O. Henry Memorial Award Prize Stories of 1943, Around the World in 1,000 Pictures, Life's Extras by Archibald Rutledge, Evolution of Expression, Plain Geometry, and The Guide to Modern Oratory, or something like that. Then I have up here Watchmen, Abigail Adams, Strategies in Prose, Access London, the second book of Marta's Legacy, Her Daughter's Dream, by Francine Rivers, Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers, first book of Mark the Lion, A Voice in the Wind by Francine Rivers, the second book of the Gateway Chronicles, The Oracle by K.B. Hoyle, The Art of Reading Poetry, Irving History, Tales and Sketches, The Joy of Words, Appreciation, Adventures of Appreciation, The Writings of John Calvin, Practical Use of Greek in the New Testament, Voices of the Faithful, Liberty and Tyranny, A Biography of Thomas Hardy, Stealing Athena, The Importance of Being Earnest, What's So Great About Christianity, Little Known and Seldom Seen Birds, 2,000 Leagues Under the Sea, The Little House at Rocky Ridge, Indian Captive, Trumpet of the Swan, Queen Victoria, Robin Hood, my History of Christian Church series, Tales of Mystery and Imagination, Plain Tales from the Hills, A Tale of Two Cities, Story of Art, Henry Wadsworth Longfellow, Program College Vocabulary, Hebrew Level 1, His Excellency George Washington, Grapes of Wrath, Jane Austen's 7 novels, The Count of Monte Cristo, good book, fiction, reading fiction, poetry, drama, complete stories of Edgar Allan and poems of Edgar Allan Poe, the poetry of Robert Frost, and then It's Tough Being a Woman. Then I have over here just a bunch of little random books that don't really have any significance. United States History, Viking Book of Folk Ballads, Protector of the Small, First Test, Ransom of Mercy Carter, Anastasia, The Last Grand Duchess, Reunion, Wrinkle in Time, Sounder, My Sister's Keeper, Currier and Ives Christmas, which was just a dinky book I was given for Christmas. It's really stupid. The Bronze Bow, A Heart Like His, Messenger, The Peacemaker, Card Tricks, which was just given to me by a friend. True Stories of the Second World War, 101 Great American Poems, Little Princess, Minook, and Secret Garden. Next we have Keats' Complete Poetical Works, Sherlock Holmes. This is just my Nathaniel Hawthorne. It's a bunch of different stuff spread over a bunch of books, so they don't have titles on them right now. It's just a big bunch of Nathaniel Hawthorne. Recreation and Mathematics by Lix. Young Bess. Short Stories by De Maupassant. The Princess Bride, which I read this in like 5 hours. This is what first got me hooked on reading, I think, when I was like 7 or something. Maybe not 7. I was pretty young. Probably not 7, but this is a really good book. I would recommend this. It's so amazing. I love it. It's just so funny. 8 Cousins, Amazing Grace, which is a good book you must read. Story of King Arthur and His Knights, John Newton, The Passion of the Christ, Anne of Green Gables, which I actually want to read the rest in the series, but I haven't had time to go to the library. Hind's Feet on High Places, The Picture of Dorian Gray, A Man for All Seasons, Rediscovering God in America, Recovering the Lost Tools of Learning, Moby Dick, In His Steps, Tales from Shakespeare, which are for small children. If they're not ready for the reading level of Shakespeare, they can just read the summaries, which is what I did when I was little. The Federalist Papers, Don't Waste Your Life, The Hobbit, and Redwall. Then down here I have Spark Notes, which I did not read. People just gave them to me. I haven't used any of them so far, because so far I haven't read any of those books. The Wizard of Oz, The Jungle Books by Rudyard Kipling, Robin Hood, Anne Frank's Story, Treasure Island, American Vignettes, Navajo Stories, which is a book I read when I was little that I really liked. Got me hooked on reading, sort of. Alone Yet Not Alone. Another copy of Anne of Green Gables, Candles in the Dark. Another copy of Anne of Green Gables, Kidnapped. A Letter from Miss Roosevelt. A Great American Quiz Book. And then just my Bible and